a group of students responded to what they learned about North Korea by sharing the stories of the North Korean people with their friends.
What do you really know about what's going on in North Korea today?
As more students became aware of their challenges, more people started to join our efforts.
We are counting on our generation to change and to redefine the way the world looks at North Korea.
What began as a small word-of-mouth movement quickly transformed into something much larger.
And change in North Korea will not be impossible, it will be inevitable.
Liberty in North Korea. A grassroots organization mobilizing hundreds of thousands of people from around the world under one common belief.
So this was liberty in North Korea, but how did I get involved? Well, as I said, I'm Egyptian, so I'm a little bit familiar with oppressive regimes. In Egypt, we have a president who ruled the country for over than 30 years, and he didn't even stop there. He wanted to make his son as his heir. By 2011, we had enough from this guy and his family, and we started a protest, a white nation protest in the street demanding to leave. We were lucky enough because in February 11, 2011, he did step down. But after this, I went to Germany to have my master's degree in human rights and humanitarian law, during which I get familiar with what's happening in North Korea. And while in Egypt, I thought we have a real dictatorship, but compared to North Korea, we really didn't have one. So I started to search and see how can I do something for North Koreans. And I was lucky enough to find link Liberty in North Korea, and I applied right away. And here I am in front of you guys speaking about North Korea beneath the headlines. So what's this country if North Korea really looks like? Anyone have any thoughts about North Korea? Like when you think about North Korea, what do you think?
A lot of buildings.
Yeah.
Like a lot of workers.
Yeah, exactly.
Plain. Yeah. Just plain nothing. I don't know. Not that colorful. Plain.
Well, it's easy. I want you to imagine the people in your life, your families, your parents, your brothers and sisters, your friends, the people that you meet in the streets every day. The point is, there is 24 million people in North Korea full of hopes, dreams, families, and relationships. The only difference is that the North Korean people have been born in one of the most repressive countries in the world today. This country tried to limit the people worldview in a really early age. They taught them that the outside world are full of threats and enemies, and they have to put their faith in their leaders. This is the Kim family. Today we are in the third Kim, Kim Jong-un, who inherited the power of his country from his father and his grandfather. This regime put incredible amount of time and resources to make people believe in their version of socialism, which supposedly will give them complete control of their economy. And they also taught them nationalism, militarism, authoritarian culture, and other repressive and restrictive ideologies. And if this wasn't bad enough, North Koreans have complete media and information blockade. Ordinary North Koreans have no access to internet. They cannot make international phone calls. They are banned from listening to foreign radio or watching foreign television. And one of you may ask me if this is bad in North Korea like this, as you say, why the North Korean people do something about it, raise against the regime, like people do it in Middle East and other countries? Well, I'll tell you, it's not that simple. The North Korean police and internal security show no mercy when dealing with dissent. If you only suspected to criticize the regime, it's enough for you and your entire family to be kept in one of the most notorious political prison camps in North Korea. We have heard that the regime used tactics like torture, starvation, and even execution in order to keep people alive. There is an estimated number from 80 to 120 people have been kept in these prison camps, including entire families. This is the worst places that you can ever find yourself in today. We had the chance to interview one woman who survived these camps, and she's here today to share her story.
제 이름은 김혜숙이고요. 저는 1962년도에 평양에서 태어나서 살다가 이유도 모른 채 복창에 위치하고 있는 18호 관리소로 끌려 들어가서 28년 동안 수감되어 있다가 난 그때 엄마 손잡고 들어갔잖아요. 손잡고 들어가면서 이거 왜 우리가 이런 데서 살아야 되나 이런 거는 생각했죠. 내가 부모를 잘못 만나서 이런 데 가서 사느나 이렇게 생각했지 정부가 잘못됐고 이거 정부에서 우리를 이렇게 억압하고 탄압한다 이런 생각조차 가질 수가 없었어요. 그래서 이렇게 교육을 너무나도 내가 받았으니까.
So, despite of all of these challenges, we've seen that the North Korean people not only show incredible resilience, but they also push back against the system of control. This quiet disobedience started in the 1990s when there was a famine in North Korea. This disaster killed up to 1 million North Koreans, but it also taught them to take the economy into their own hand and engage in a black market activity in order to survive. And over the past 15 years, we've seen these markets have grown and became networked. Today's North Korean economy basically is a constrained capitalism, hides in a shadow. But no matter how apparent it is, everyone in North Korea relies on it, even government officials.
그러니까 그런 것들 이게 저희 같은 경우는 다 그 영화, 드라마 이걸 보면서 그걸 따라하는 거가 저기서 나오는 모노시 좀 멋있다 그러면 저같이 밀수하는 사람한테 부탁을 해요. 이게 옷을 사서 내가 옷 있다 뭐 지금 어느 영화에서 뭐 유행한 옷이다 이렇게 얘기를 못 하니까 본 애들은 아 나도 어느 영화에서 봤는데 이건 알지만 어느 영화에서 봤다고 얘기를 못 하는 거예요. 왜냐면 그걸 다 몰래 보는 한국 드라마나 영화니까.
서로 봐도 내색을 안 해요.
그러니까 나는 옷을 많이 받았어요. 엄청 많이 받았는데 해결할 수가 없어. 그래서 내 친구 완전 단짝 친구가 있었는데 걔가 키가 되게 컸어요. 북한 애 치고는 키가 1m 65에 몸매가 진짜 S라고 그 되게 몸매 예뻤어요. 그래서 걔랑 친구 몇 명을 해서 옷을 입힌 거예요. 걔들한테 옷을 입히고 니네 그 예술국장이나 시장 사람들 많은 게 거기를 계속 왔다 갔다 해. 그래서 걔네가 그 옷을 입고 하루에 옷을 한 10번을 갈아입으면서 거기 계속 왔다 갔다 한 거야. 그래서 유행을 만들어 놓은 거지. 우리 양강도 해산의 유행을 만들어 놓은 거예요. 얘네가.
So this new independence from the regime contributed to a greater desire for foreign media from the outside world and led these resources seeping into the country. This flow of information aided by technology like USB, DVD, mobile phone, and even tablet computers. In particular, young North Koreans, the same age as you and me, taking a greater risk by only watching South Korean drama and other foreign media. And while you may take movies like James Bond or My Sassy Girl, the Korean movie, for granted, but these movies help the North Korean people to break away from the regime propaganda and ideology and see the truth about the outside world.
제가 그 영화나 드라마를 그 친구 집에서만 본 게 아니거든요. 제가 가깝게 사는 이웃집에 가도 그 이웃집에는 또 새로운 영화가 있으면 그거 같이 나눠서 보고 받고 사람들끼리 또 그렇잖아요. 정부에서 하지 말란 거고 되게 위험한 거를 우리가 위험한 거를 같이 봤어요. 그러면 우리는 정부에서 하지 말란 이런 걸 했으니까 표현을 하거나 말을 안 해도 벌써 우리 안에 그런 사람들 간의 믿음이 생긴 거죠. 우리는 이제는 가까운 친구다, 이웃이다 이런 믿음이 생긴 거죠.
So these changes does not happen without any considerable amount of risk and danger zone. The North Korean government is not powerful enough to reverse all of these changes, but they do launch crackdown and illegal media and also restrict black market activity. They go as far as public execution as a warning for people. But there is hope because no matter how the government does, these forces of change seems to be unstoppable.
이거 오는 게 참 보니까 뭐 배고파서 온 것도 아니고 뭐 배불러서 온 것도 아니고 아무튼 정치적인 체제가 좀 싫어서 이게 아니다 해서 뭐 자유시장 방안도 좀 마사고사 해가지고 작년 2013년 1월에 탈북해가지고 6월에 한국에 입국해서 지금 현재 정착해서 살고 있는 중입니다.
저는 외국에 대해서 알고 싶었고 북한은 되게 작은 무대라고 생각하면 왠지 외국에 나가면 더 넓은 무대에 서 있지 않을까 이런 환상이 좀 있었던 것 같아요.
그래서 다 바라는 바람이 그거죠. 젊은 세대들. 그리고 젊은 세대들은 자유를 찾고 싶어하거든요. 지금 젊은 세대들. 근데 북한에 자유가 없으니까 옛날 사람들은 자유라는 CD를 못 봤어요. 그러니까 자유가 뭔지를 모르고 살았는데 저희는 자라면서부터 자유를 배우면서 나라의 억압을 받고 자유를 보면서 자라니까 그 자유를 찾고 싶어하는 그 갈망과 그 갈등이 정말 대단하죠. 그러니까
자유라고 하면 어떤 자유예요?
자유라고 하면 내가 여기서 일하고 싶으면 일하고 내가 일 안 하고 싶으면 일 안 하고 내가 장사를 하고 싶으면 장사를 하고 내가 살고 싶은 데 살고 다니고 싶은 데 다니고.
So of North Korean disobeying and pushing against the system, some of them